Alrighty. Welcome to another episode of The Rundown. And today we got some good details on anime and our opinions on antagonists, I think is our main topic for today. And
That's
lists
correct.
for what is coming and what I'm excited for the winter and the spring. A lot of good titles are coming. All right, man. What
So
you
as
got?
far as anime news this week, there's not a whole lot because, anyone listening knows, the previous season has now concluded, so all the weeklies are over. We've got the final episodes for basically everything now. So now we are looking forward to what's to come. So the first episode of the new season, the spring season, winter season, the first anime came out called Bogus Skill Fruit Master. It's a super long name. That's all I'm gonna say. It makes more sense. Basically, the whole premise of the the anime is all these people grow up, they want to be adventurers, blah 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 blah, and they have to go to the church and eat a fruit. When they eat the fruit, they gain a skill, kind of like this particular anime we know already, kind of like the One Piece. So they eat this fruit and they get a skill. So the main character's thing is he goes to the church and he finally gets this fruit. He eats it and he gets Fruit Master. And at first he's just like, "Well, what the hell? This is bull. What am I supposed to do with the Fruit Master? Gonna just throw cherries at people?" No. So that's the twist. Fruit Master means he can eat multiple fruit and he can master multiple fruit. Typically, you can only eat one, because if you eat more than one, normal people would die. Everybody else will die, but not him. So that's the twist.
It's a little too One
PC. He can just I don't care about that rule. I'm just gonna eat all the fruit and become a god, basically. Yeah. Basically. So that's the whole premise. Not gonna lie, it's not a terrible premise, to be completely honest, or not like a terrible concept, but it's like, it seems to me, one, that they pawned or they stole too much of other anime. And two, when you look at the initial like character art and picture, I was just like, oh, it's anime. Yeah. So we'll see. I'm gonna watch the for that episode tonight while I'm going to sleep. So if it's bad, hopefully I fall asleep while it's being bad. But that's what we're kicking off this season with. Not my choice, but hey, here we are. Solo Leveling new season kicks off on the 6th, if I'm not mistaken. Oof, I am looking forward to it because I looked everywhere around me to find a movie theater where I could go see that movie. Nowhere. Not even Orlando. I couldn't find one that was showing that movie. No. I was pissed, but
it's the 4th.
The 4th. Okay. Ooh, even better.
Yeah.
Okay. So we have that. Other than that, Blue Lock is over. It looks like Blue Lock is dead. Looks like
it's surprising. Blue Lock isn't dead. It's getting like 9.8 ratings on every single episode. Like, it's still being hyped up, but it's been trash except for the final episode.
This is an old post. Okay, that's why.
But it's so stupid because it's been trash this whole time, but everyone's still getting like 9.3 ratings. But this final episode,
one episode, yeah, okay, one good episode out of 12.
I know, but it does not redeem it. But that last episode was so good. It was so good.
Shangri-La Frontier Season 2 is coming to a close here shortly as well. I think we have one or two more episodes of that one, and that's going to be done. So far, it's been really good. The second season's been... I really liked it. Again, you can't go into this show and think, oh, there's an extensive plot. There's so much going on, blah, blah, blah. This is not one of those animes. Shangri-La Frontier is purely just kick back, relax, drink a beer, just watch, kind of laugh. It's a comedy. but at the same time, you get to laugh at like typical gamer tropes. So if you're a gamer and the typical gamer stuff that you hate or makes you laugh, like they integrate that into the show, and that's really all this anime is. It's good. I like it. The American dub voice actor is Magna from Black Clover and
Usopp.
Sanji.
Or
Sanji.
Usopp. Oh,
Sanji.
no.
Sanji. He's
No.
Sanji. Yes, he is. Look it up right now.
No, he's Usopp.
Internet.
No, he's not Usopp. He's not Usopp.
He's Sanji. Oh no, wait. I could be. I might be Brooke.
Yeah, I think it's Brooke.
That might be Brooke.
I don't know why I keep saying Usopp. It's Brooke.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think that's okay. Whatever. One of them guys. Yeah, it's one of them's.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I love that
guy. He's great. I don't know anything he's not in that he's not like good.
But
looks like they are on episode 9 of Fishman Island for the remaster.
Oh, I've only watched one episode.
I haven't watched any of it yet. I'm waiting until it's all done because it's.
I already saw for like a little bit of what they changed. Not changed, but added to it already.
I thought they were just they were cutting stuff out. I thought they were going to cut a lot of stuff out.
But they redefined it too. Like his Conquerors hockey he does to the fake Luffy on the Return of Sabaody. It was a lot smaller, and when they did it again, they added a little more flair to it and stuff like that. Kind of like the modern, kind of like the Wano kind of Conquerors hockey stuff. Yeah, like that kind of thing. They kind of add a little extra to it. Cleaned up the animation, looks a lot better.
That's what I thought was going on. Then, so that's really all. That's really it for anime news. There's really not a whole lot. That's about it. I'm just looking forward to this next season coming out. A bunch of different animes are coming out.
ReZero's isn't the second part of season 3 or whatever coming on the 5th of February.
Yep. I need to catch up on the current part. I've been waiting for it to finally release everything because this is one of those, especially for the manga readers. This is a very, 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 very jam-packed season and jam-packed portion of the manga because you don't have one, you don't have two, you don't have three, but you have four of the archbishops of the witches cult.
Canterbury? Oh, sorry.
They already defeated one, which is why Subaru has the unseen hand thing, and he can just, out of his stomach, just grab people and stuff. But
that's hot.
Now remember why Rem is just a lifeless body that's laying in a bed right now, because Gluttony took her name, or ate her name. Gluttony's there, so. Oof. I get.
Here we go.
Oh yeah, it's gonna get out your special sock, nerds. It's gonna get good.
Okay. Season 2 of
little Deadpool Wolverine for you.
Yeah, season 2 of Apothecary Diaries.
Ooh, yeah. When's that coming out?
Yeah, the 10th of January.
The 10th? Why? Okay. What website are you using?
Crunchyroll.
That's why. Okay, I should be just using Crunchyroll.
Yeah, what weirdo.
Anime News Network, they're not going to have everything. Okay. They have too much. That's the problem. They have too much.
Yeah, I guess. Dr. Stone Science Future is January 9th. That's exciting because right at the end of the season, 4 it was. I think it was 4. They found I can't remember what it was called, but the machine that put them into, just turned them into stone. And so now they're utilizing it not even to turn everyone back to stone, back to normal, but right now they're trying to utilize it for to cure illnesses. So they found the ending, but it's hard to explain. It's Dr. Stone science, complicated, but so that's all I remember from the end of the thing. Blue Exorcist, the Blue Knight Saga is coming in sometime in January. It says not caught up at all. Not since I was like 17.
started, but then all these new animes started coming out, and then all these animes I care more about started coming out, and I was just like, "Yep, you're going on the back burner until I have nothing to watch."
Yeah.
And then I wanted to watch Marvel again because Marvel Rivals made me want to watch Doctor Strange, and then now I'm watching all of the original Infinity War MCU timeline.
Magnificent. Fate Strange Fake is first episode's out for everyone. It's a fake Holy Grail or false Holy Grail. That's what it's called. Strange Fake. It's a false Holy Grail. But I can't tell you how they get to why or where. But it's run by A1, and right now the first episode, it looks good. It looks good. Have faith.
I mean,
you have
I
little
wasn't
faith.
not having. It's not that I did not have faith. It's just Ufotable being Ufotable and how good they do and how good they've done with Fate. I was very skeptical on anybody taking over again. But after watching Solo Leveling, I was like, okay, if they're given a budget, they're gonna do some really good stuff, especially fight scenes wise. Because
look at SAO final season.
Yeah, because
well.
that final fight with Igris the Blood Red in Solo Leveling, hands down one of the best hand-to-hand combat fight choreographed fights in anime I've seen up to this point. One of the best, not the best, one of the best. It's up there in my top 5. I would put it in top 5. Hand to hand, I would put it in top 5 because that was very well choreographed and very well executed. Especially the part where he launches dude across the room, sprints over to him, 1-2 up, down, and then over again, and throws him across the room again. That was just one of those. You dull creature! I will not be belittled. That was one of those Hulk smash moments. Like I was like, oh,
one of those you killed my dog moments right there.
Right. That was
yeah.
That was good.
January 3rd, I'm getting married to a girl I hate in my class. Banger. I'm just kidding. I don't really know.
What the hell?
It's an anime, but it's who it's for those people.
What the hell was that? You didn't even say it right. But you just made like a high pitched screech.
Well, they do that too. Link Click Bredon arc comes out on Thursday at 9
That's
o'clock.
another really good anime. I like that one. Yeah. I forgot about that one. Anime. That's a good one. Yep, that's a good one. Oh. For all of you who think anime is Japanese, that is false. There are occasionally, we are not communists, but occasionally, some very good Chinese anime come out. Like Link Click.
Yeah.
Or The Daily Life of the Immortal King.
Or
Dragon Raja.
I already forgot what it's called. Never mind. Well.
But those don't there are. It is gonna throw you through a loop, because I can tell you one thing. The Japanese language sounds so much better to the ear.
Yes.
Just personal preference wise, it just sounds so much better to the ear. But once you get past the versus the Japanese sounding conversations,
sounds like when you have to turn the radio.
Yeah, it really does. I'm sorry. That might sound a little racist, a little, but you know what? It really is.
I've had a Chinese girlfriend. It's fine.
Yeah, you know what?
My uncle's brothers, sisters, aunties, Chinese. Okay, moving on.
Yep. Next.
Zenshu comes out on January 5th. That's the one. That's the one everyone's anticipating coming. It's about the life of a mangaka. The anime that was going to come out last year but didn't. It's all about it's an anime about the life of a mangaka. And like it's by Mappa, and it's tedious work and stuff like that, being a deadline. It's pretty much like living the life of Oda, week by week for years to come. So everyone's excited for that one.
But I remember talking about that one. That one will
definitely. and then like she does it's something, and then like I don't, I don't remember what the last part of it. Promise of Wizard comes out January 6th. Heard somewhat good things about it. It's going to be another shonen. And I think that
I
I mean,
think I heard about that one too. I think no, it was a different one.
and then there's a lot that just more Fishman Island arc.
Mm-hmm.
Runa Kenshin still coming out Thursdays.
I need to catch up on that too.
Yes, you do. Get to work.
Oh Jesus!
Sorry,
Good Lord!
my bad. Not really. Get to work.
I farted when you said that like that. I was like, oh my!
Uh,
I do declare, Mr. Power.
Yep, that's pretty much it for everything that's to come. What did you have quickly planned for us? What was that?
I had antagonists and
And
then best anime speeches.
let's do speeches first.
Okay. Well, hands down, number one is gonna be Commander Arwen's. You can't. The other ones on this list are gonna be there, but you cannot give me a speech that just gets your blood pumping. Is much better more than that one. My soldiers do not buckle. My soldiers do not yield.
My soldiers do not buckle or yield when faced with the adversities of this world. Yeah,
You can't. You can't deny that. It's like you want to say pain or Madara, but you can't.
No.
I want to say pain. Pains is good.
Pain sounds like
Pains is really good. No, Pains is good. You shut your whore mouth.
Yeah,
Pains is good.
His is fine. Madara's is better.
Madara's is better, but Pains
I'm gonna say this. So off the top of my head, because I haven't done extensive research, my library of anime is massive. See this? This is all right here. This is like chapter 1 of my life right here. Chapter 2, chapter 3.
He's got the municipal system on his
got
just a library.
A whole grid of I'm gonna say
I have 24 down 5 rows.
Hold up, I remember that. It's D to F1, I think.
Damn it, you sunk my battleship.
Gotcha, bitch. It's I love ReZero. What's his name? Subaru's speech at the end of the first one. That's one of it's one of my favorites. I cannot say it's the best, but his just total self-deprecating 10-minute rant that he went on was like.
Are you talking about the one when the season 1 when he was in the bed at the one chick's manor and she was trying to like because there was a couple in that show.
It was one where he's standing outside with what's her name? The girl the girl in the white, I believe it was.
Amelia, yeah.
I was just paying attention to him. Him, and he was just like, I hate myself and I hate everything. I don't understand why my son. Like he was going ham on himself, whatever, and his acting was brilliant. And I was like,
yeah.
I love that. That's just a
couple of them. That one of those is on my list as well. There's a
It makes you sit there and just be like,
damn. Okay, I thought I had it rough.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
All right. So the other one that I had was Subaru. It was shortly after or no, it was before the white whale. The white whale arc of that. He got hurt doing something. Amelia took him to the capital to stay with green hair chick and femboy healer, and he was in their bed and he was laying there. I keep forgetting his name too, but he was in their bed. He was laying there, and then she was talking about how she felt bad, blah 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 blah, and then he bets, and it was just pure. He's been trying it over and over and over and over again, and he just loses it. Totally breaks down, loses it completely.
Yeah.
No, that's not the save Rem part. That I think that's the white whale, and then that's the save the manor part, because that the bowel hunter came back. That one chick from the very beginning.
I remember
Yeah,
the speech, but I don't. The
Yep.
surrounding situations, I don't remember. Oh,
Yeah, but no, that speech was phenomenal.
good thing I'm going back at it.
Because that was just right. Because that was just complete, total, just mental collapse.
Yeah.
And the writers, one, and even in the manga, the author, masterful. They are so good at depicting just mental decay.
Yeah.
It really makes you wonder, like, are these people who are writing this okay?
Yeah.
You know, like, are
You need
they
some help.
okay?
You need
Do
some
they need a
juice.
hug? You need a
You
hug.
need some juice?
Like,
Like I need some juice.
holy shit. Like, it's really just like, good Lord. This is one of those anime I would not want a kid to watch because of that.
Yeah.
Like, oh my gosh.
The other one I had was oh, I already forgot it. Oh, it's when Ken Kaneki is being tortured, and he's talking to Rise in his head, because this is right before he gets his double personality, which is common in real life, people that are getting excruciatingly tortured. But it's where he's talking back and forth to her, and she's talking to him about the death of his mom and everything like that. And then he kind of has a switch because he's crying. He's like, I don't understand if it had to be done. And then it was kind of like a weird, not weird, but it was like a switch to his personality. And he's like, I'm never wrong. What's wrong is this messed up world. And he goes into this choice, and it was like,
and hair turns white, and then the finger.
And then he comes out and twists his whole leg and goes, "What's up?" Yeah. I kind of wish in the anime that they made his hair white over every time they went back to the scene.
Yeah, because that instant change was
because it was over a course of a week that he was getting tortured. Right. It wasn't just. It kind of made it seem like it was like a day, but it was a whole week. So every time he went back to that scene, because in the manga, his hair periodically starts to get whiter.
Yeah.
But the scene is cool where he's doing it. It's kind of like that Luffy. His scene is cool. I would give him that.
Nothing will be as smooth as Luffy's Gear 5 transition when he's fighting Rob Lucci.
Yeah, the second time.
That transition to the slow is moving with the hair too, and the angle of the white until it reached the bottom. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
I love me some good animation, but that was hot.
The only thing I didn't like about that scene itself was the fact that, I like almost all that fight, but the only thing I don't like about his Gear 5 is sometimes it can just be when I want to see him pummel, he is goofy instead.
Yeah.
I like his goofiness. I want it in there because that's him. That's how he's been since I was 7. That's who he is. But in these fights, I get having fun, but there are some times where I was like, this part right here, just kick his ass.
Right.
Stop. Just kick his ass. Stop giggling. Stop bouncing up and down, or not bouncing. Stop doing a little Looney Tunes thing. Just beat his ass.
Yeah, but at the same time, I feel like that's going to take away from the whole premise of why his power is annoying to anybody going against it, and why his powerful, or why his ability is so powerful, is because he is goofy. He does ridiculous, idiotic things. Even the elders say that ridiculous power is back. It pisses you off. Honestly, I think not only is Oda trying to go for not the typical overpowered character, but I think it's also part of a mind game thing to slowly piss your opponent off to the point where they start making mistakes in the middle of a fight, and then you capitalize on it.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying, but I feel like it's going to take away from the whole premise of that ability. Is it's not normal, it's unnatural, it's ungodly powerful.
Yeah.
That's the whole premise of Joy Boy.
It needed to be just a smidge less, because it goes from him dashing to Lucci slow-mo. Then we see through Lucci's eyes that the demon is coming towards him with his hair and everything, and then it's that slow-mo again, and then it's just bang like that. And then his transformation was also really cool. and really well done.
It
His was like he was like pop locking. It was like
yeah. Oh, what was that Disney? I don't know why that made me think of that Disney show. Oh,
which one? There's
it
so
wasn't
many
Nick.
people dancing.
It wasn't Nick Cannon. Was it Nick Cannon? Step Up, I think.
That's not Nick Cannon, but those are step ups are the street dancing ones. Yeah,
Yeah, it was just like one of those things. You
yeah, those street dancing.
just twitch from so you think you can dance on there, and then all of a sudden,
oh, you want to dance with the devil? Yeah,
just Transformers.
That'd be great. Autobots roll out. So you can not speaking. One Punch Man. It's a random thought. One Punch Man is supposed to be coming out. I thought it was the spring. Let me see here. I just thought that
the manga release was coming out. I didn't know the anime was coming out.
I think the manga. I haven't read it in a while, but I think the manga's done. I got really far. I've been really far into it.
Okay.
I think I put in One Piece.
That's not One Punch Man. Get it together, bud.
It's still speculation, apparently. Dang. It's coming though. It's been like confirmed, whatever. Like, because usually for so long it was just like, oh, we hope for a season 3, but since the trailer, we know season 3 is coming.
Who's the animator? Who's the animation studio?
Ah, shoot.
For One Punch. 1 second, I'll look it up.
To be honest, I kind of think it's A1, but I could be completely wrong.
I think that's the case.
I think it's A1.
First season was animated by Madhouse. The second season was animated by JC Staff. The third season is going to be animated by Mappa. That's why.
Oh, they could have went
Mappa's
right back.
Doing season 3.
They could have went right back to the first one, Madhouse, because everyone complained about the second season's animation. I thought it was fine.
I didn't think it was bad either.
I thought it was normal for a 2019 anime. I thought it was good, but
that's because Madhouse did a good job on season 1.
Yeah,
it was a step down from season 1. That's why people were mad. People were mad because Madhouse wasn't doing it.
Okay.
Anyways, yeah.
I don't. That was bad. I don't really think.
Yep. I want to hear. I want to see it cringe. I want to see it cringe. Here's some more. Better.
I don't really think season 1 was better than season 2.
I think
season 2 was way more action packed. That I guess there was way more. It's way more evidence stacked on season 2 than season 1. In my personal opinion.
season 2 got the facial expressions better, especially when he was doing the cup thing with the martial arts master. Oh. And he kept getting bonked on the head with the hammer. And then when he finally won one of just the pure rage, old dude's like, just runs away. They did a really good job with that. I really appreciate the transition from the goofy, the one punch Saitama though, to the angry, that quick transition from goofy anime to the this is shonen.
Yeah, and then they make his giant fist, and it's 17 times bigger than the person. I love how they animate that. It's not actually that big, but I love that style where it's comedic, but also he comes in with giant fist, but it's just it's still the same size with the animator man.
I love how that old guy is one of the few people that knows how strong Saitama actually is.
Silverfang, yeah.
No, it's great.
I love it's such a
it really is
good little comedy.
Now that I think about it, I can't think of I guess the non-combat scenes. I guess the animation was. I guess you could say season of Madhouse is a little more vibrant. I think that could be it. People appeal to vibrancy more than they do to darker contrast. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because season 2 had that. They had that Attack on Titan and we'll just say Attack on Titan, Mob Psycho-esque dark contrast where it's not super vibrant, but it is very action-packed, well animated. I think that's what it is. That could be it. Especially that fight that Saitama had and Genos had with that fish dude in the middle of the stadium, by the stadium.
Yeah.
Like,
No,
it
that was
wasn't
good.
very vibrant. That was such a good fight.
That's so good, but that wasn't
So
vibrant
good.
at all. Yeah.
Even the fight against that alien that invaded in season 2. Like, the only that vibrancy that you got out of that was just the color of the ship itself. Otherwise, the fight, it was all just flash, mob cycle like destruction. Like, that's all it was.
Blue and like just blue lightning ish.
Right. Like that's all it really was. I think that's the difference.
Well, we're gonna get another one. We're gonna get another anime
season soon. Yeah.
Not that we're gonna get another anime very similar to that, and that's Sakamoto Days.
Okay. I'm fine with that.
That's Sakamoto Days. Sakamoto Days it's the same premise with the except he's an assassin, the best assassin in Japan. Then he retires, or he falls in love. He retires. He gets fat, and his wife makes him pledge or to vow never to kill again. Has a kid. Has some proteges that work in the store with him. They have a family store. But then the people from the past and new people come in to try to take down the best assassin. But he's not allowed to kill. So it's fighting without killing. But the premise, the point I'm making with One Punch Man is that like there's most of the attention is on the side characters, the lead assassin, the triad lead, the daughter of a triad, and then can't remember what the other guy does. I think he's also a well-class assassin, but they're a lot younger. So most of the attention is put onto those two to give them more substance. And then sometimes Sakimoto comes in to finish the job. Sometimes. But the point is for him to avoid fighting. And that's kind of like One Punch Man, where a lot of the attention is put on everybody else. And then you get like the final fight with
he just comes in like, need some help there, bud?
Yeah, with Satima. So he comes in at the end just to finish him off if they can't. But yeah, it's the same thing. It's a comedy. I'd say it's an action comedy. It's a little It's supposed to be funny.
There's another anime that I think we talked about. Is like a Assassination Hotel. I remember talking about it. It's basically a hotel with assassins in it.
I only know Has Been Hotel. That's all.
Yeah, that's funny.
You're a loser, baby. Loser. Sorry.
Keith David. I love that guy.
Had to give
He's
him
so good.
Had to give him the jazz song.
Hot take. I love him as Zavala as much as I wish Lance Reddick was still with us. He was good as Zavala.
Yeah. He's also very good at being Sean Spencer's or Gus in Psych's dad. Psych reference. I got one in 10 episodes in. Favorite show on earth. All right, continue. Sorry. Got one in.
Anyways.
Been holding it in for 10.
I remember talking
10 episodes.
Honestly, I'm surprised we haven't had a Gentleman reference since episode 1. Like, well, anyways, that doesn't mean start, goddammit.
Everything comes from that, so.
Lost my train of thought.
The man's got lightsabers. How is that not fun to watch?
That is great. Keith David, what were we talking about? I lost my train of thought completely because Assassination Hotel. Yes. So there's an anime. The premise is, I said that a lot this episode. Premise. Why am I saying that a lot? The scope of the show is a bunch of deadly assassins are all cooped up in one hotel, and that's coming out sometime this year. And I'm excited for it because it's an unknown studio, and it's an up and coming studio, and the character art so far looked phenomenal.
Mm-hmm. Nothing. Just looking at this.
Dude, why are you making the face?
Is this anime or is this live action? This is real.
It looked like it was an anime.
Oh, okay. So
I remember looking at it, reading about it.
What looks cool about it? Ooh.
I might have.
Excuse me.
Oh.
Yeah, I can't find anything on it.
Anime. I know that's not the name. I'm gonna have to wait for it to come out again.
Hotel Inhumans.
Yes, Hotel Inhumans.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it looked really good, and I was just like,
yeah. Okay.
I'm excited. The character art, the design looked really good. I was like,
That's good. It says right here on Crunchyroll, the related articles to this is the 100 girlfriends who really, 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 really love you. Season 2 anime releases.
How does that go together? How does assassins murking each other in a hotel go to that?
Idiots.
Yeah.
Crazy. Recommended streaming Black Butler.
Let's take a look at your search history. Jesus.
Good job, Crunchyroll. Black Butler is a recommended streaming. Good. On an account that I'm not even signed into, and it recommends Black Butler. Okay, good. And Black Summoner. And Black Clover. So you're just gonna pick black things? And Black Clover? Okay. Never mind. Control, you're lazy. Okay.
All right, back to speeches. We were on that for a little bit.
Yeah, we'll continue just for a smidge. All right. Speeches. Shoot.
So we said Japan Airlines. The two Subaru speeches, both are good. I think the really long one that you're talking about, where he was outside with Amelia, that's a good one. Yeah, there's a couple of them. That whole show is just good it's filled with Subaru speeches, because especially when they go to the sanctuary, there's another one where they're just out together where that happens, and we'll just give him number 2 spot because there's a bunch of them in there that could fill that role.
I have another one. It's really quick. It's one sentence. I'm watching Chainsaw Man, and when in the second episode, when the Bat Devil picks up power, he gets all pissed off and he goes, "Hands off the tits," and I laughed out loud. It's a good speech.
That's not a speech. That's a statement.
I do all this, so I can touch a boob. There you go.
Lord Christ.
That's a great hands off the tits.
That's not a speech. If that's the case, then we can pull anything from Don to Don.
That's true.
Like,
trying to think.
Suckle my teeth if I can gobble your Don.
You got one? I have one on the tip of my tongue.
Well, other than Madara's was good. Aizen's in Bleach. When right before Bleach, Ichigo and Aizen are about to fight, Aizen's in Bleach was really good. That was good too.
Yes, that was good.
I don't think that's top 5 though. I think that's more top 10. Bleach is more fight porn than it is speeches.
Speech porn, yeah.
Yeah. So that was a welcomed change of pace. It was just the sinisterness of Aizen and how sinister they made him. It did a very good job of painting just how evil he is. Because we already knew he was evil because he betrayed Soul Society, but then that just made him like, all right, this is the Joker from Batman Sinister, like the Dark Knight. Like, this is evil.
Yeah.
And now it's to the point where his entire, like, he's locked behind 96 different keys to seal his powers, and one of them is tied to the life force of the current captain of the Soul Society, Soul Reapers, commander of the Soul Reapers. Like, that's how dangerous and how sinister this man is. Anyways,
just get a locksmith. Stop talking. Oh, Dora. Sorry. I apologize. I attacked you. Not really. Shut up. Speech to the Ninja Alliance and at the fourth Great Ninja War, where he talks to his whole kingdom, and he goes, "I once knew a man." I can't rephrase it really well, but he goes into speech about how who he was and how you guys all accepted him. Yeah. Now we have to go fight. We have to go die. We're gonna, as you guys fight for me, I'm asking you guys to fight for him. And then it was all speech. Right. It was a big old speech to go to the war to help out Naruto and help out the rest of Leaf Village. But I love it because I love Gara. As
He's a
anyone
good
that
character.
watches this, anyone who listens to this for the next 5 freaking years, Gara in one or Naruto will be always mentioned in my top 5. And not just because he gets mad when he smells blood, but because I like the character. He's just the alternate version of Naruto. What?
My top 5, my number 5 spot is a tie between Kurapika and Kite in Hunter x Hunter.
Wait, what?
When Kurapika
Yes.
gave his speech about his bond, or the thing in his heart, the pact.
When he kills
Gave his speech.
Uvugin?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
When he gave his speech over the pact and why he was. What? Don't make that face. You need to go listen to that speech again.
I just watched it.
When he was explaining it to.
Yes.
Go and kill. What?
I can show you the episode like on my Netflix. It'll say resume. I'm watching it. Or not Netflix.
And then Kite's speech to Gon and Killua.
I actually don't remember that one.
Okay. Right as they're like, it was shortly after they encounter Kite, and then Kite was like, "I'll train you," and then all of a sudden, oh yeah, by the way, this whole country is about to get royally fucked. We need to, saddle up there, big boy. We need to pony up because we're about to get destroyed.
Oh,
in the Cameraman arc.
Yeah, well, that's only
it was
breaking in.
Basically, it was basically it was him giving them the business about, all right, are you guys boys or men? You're gonna have to figure out how to become a man real quick because this is gonna get real. Essentially, is what happened.
We're boys. We're little gay boys.
All
right. Man. All right, we should end this soon because we're at 43 minutes. But I do want to go. The website Ranker, right?
Yes.
Okay, I had to look this up because I'm gonna breeze through this. But they have a list of the 17 greatest anime speeches of all time. I'm going to breeze through this. And number 1, you're going to like it. Let me go through this real quick. I won't even emphasize. Number 1, they have Erwin Smith leads One Last Charge.
Mm-hmm.
They have Lawlit's monster speech in Death Note.
Okay.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah. I can see that.
There are many types of monsters that scare me. Yep. Okay. I got you.
Oh, we could do Perfect Victory too. That wasn't a bad one either.
Yeah. Koro Sensei's speech on the value of losing, Assassination Classroom. That was good.
Okay, yeah, but that's not like
it's not number 3, but
no.
Eren Yeager's fight speech in Attack on Titan. They have that I like that. We're born free, all of us. Some don't believe it. Some try to take it away with them. You don't like his voice, but I love his voice. So when he goes ham on this, I love it. Gaara brings the Shinobi Alliance together. That's a long speech, dude. It's like 5 paragraphs. Reagan Arataka's speech on being realistic. Mob Psycho 100.
It doesn't belong there, but
okay. Vegeta stops comparing himself to Goku, Dragon Ball Z. Okay, I didn't think of that one.
I didn't either. I didn't think of anything Dragon Ball. There's a couple of them actually. Beerus' speech. Beerus gave a couple of them. What's the Whis gave a couple too. Dragon Ball's actually full of them. Oh, I'm thinking about it.
Sora's speech on human weakness, no game, no life. Simon's dig to the heavens speech. Yeah. On Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann. Simon the Digger. Yeah. Tora Honda's rice ball metaphors.
Why?
Okay.
Dragon Ball would beat that. Like rice ball metaphor. It's so stupid.
Okay.
Talk about rice patties and rice cakes, and then all of a sudden you get a best speech award. God, these lists, man, they just want to give me a brain aneurysm. They're trying to send me to an early grave.
My God.
What's next?
Sorry, I
What do I
think it's
ask?
funny. I think it's funny, but Fruit Basket is if you haven't seen Fruit Basket, I make fun of it a lot because it's on that other side, side. But
Yeah,
it is
unfortunately,
a
someone made me watch it.
it's a dark anime, and I like it. Moving on. I hate this guy's name. Kazumi Kawabara's speech before facing Tongoro Yu Yu Hakusho.
Okay, that's
Actually,
not
yeah,
bad. That's
Yu
not
Yu
bad. Yeah,
Hakusho is another one, guys. Watch it. It's
yeah.
old,
That's
but
another
it's
one that.
worth it.
That's another one I was telling you about that being reanimated. I'd love to see that reanimated.
Actually, that's a good one. That's a good one. I would love to see that. I can't remember the champion, not champion. Animes have the arenas, like My
Mhm.
Hero has the sports games. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
There's a Yu Yu Hakusho one. It's for
Mhm.
games. All right.
Yeah.
Um.
I'm honestly surprised 8686 isn't on here yet.
All right. You're gonna tell me the anime is from. I don't know why I didn't say this. Listen up. Let's say you drink too much chocolate. No, I screwed up. Sorry. Listen up. Let's say you drink too much strawberry milk and have to use the bathroom in the middle of the night, but it's cold outside. But it's cold outside your bed. You don't want to get up, but the urge to urinate is just too strong. You make up your mind to go. You run to the bathroom, stand in front of the toilet, and let loose. You think that all your life has led to this moment, but then you realize it isn't the bathroom. You're still in bed. That feeling of lukewarm wetness spreads like wildfire, and you don't stop. You can't stop. That's what I'm talking about. That's the truth of strawberry milk.
Into that. That's the truth about strawberry milk.
That is by Gentoku Sakuratas. I can never say this. Sakatas. Yeah. Gentima.
Yeah, I know.
Not for they don't know. That's the truth about strawberry milk. Oh.
Oh man,
Oh, sorry, that was so good.
that's one of the funniest. I think like, to just out of anime, that's one of the most funny speech. I
and,
can't speak.
and the funny thing is that was in the scene. It's so random.
It's not the bathroom. It's your bed. Your bed.
It's so random. It was
It
just like
is.
you're drinking chocolate milk. Yo,
In the
listen up. So the
seriousness in
thing,
his face. You just
you're drinking chocolate milk. Listen up. Let's say you drink too much chocolate milk. It's one of those. It's one of those. We didn't ask.
what the hell? Fucking PTSD from strawberry milk.
Who let this man talk? Um, um Chiyuku's speech on human nature in Death Parade. It's very
Okay,
short, but I like that one. Um,
that's not a
actually,
bad one. Death
I
Parade's
don't.
actually an underrated anime.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I don't remember this scene, but Akio Furukawa's speech on what it means to be a parent in I can never say it. Clanad,
I never watched that.
CLANNAD. I don't remember that scene.
I don't remember watching it.
Oh, it's old. Well, kinda. I think. No. Anyway, Charles Z. Britannia's speech on equality. Code Geass.
Nope.
Oh.
That's good.
Tanya von Diggerkopf
Oh, yeah.
challenges
It's not that
God.
evil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, that's a good one.
And Akira's Sudasushi's acceptance speech in Yawamushi Pedal. No idea what Yawamushi Pedal is.
Honestly,
It's
I'm really
something about racing.
surprised. Good lord, I'm really surprised Black Clover's not on that list, given the variety of that list. And then I'm honestly really surprised that there's not any Neon Genesis on that list either,
That's true.
because there's quite a few. There's a few Neon Genesis
Yeah.
speeches that were pretty good. And then Black Clover, I'm surprised isn't on that list either, because that's a lot of mainstream anime there.
All right.
Especially Yami's speech about surpassing your limits.
I do have this. I'm gonna save this. This is I want to next time we'll talk about like this is quotes. We just talked about quotes today, but if you have any like if you think over the next week about quotes that are like smaller, they don't have to be a whole
Yeah.
speech or something like that. They
Yeah.
do have a list of like their iconic uh anime quotes that we'll never forget, like Kakashi sharing hard lessons with
Mhm.
Naruto, stuff like that. So I can add that. There's only I can speed through that if actually people need to hear it. They need to hear our opinions because guess what? We're smart. We're smart.
We are. And unfortunately, out of the 8 billion people on this planet, 7 billion of them are retarded.
Yeah, exactly. And no one knows about Toshiro. I hate bleach names. Uh, Toshiro Hitsugaya.
It's yeah. Yep.
Oh my gosh. Is surprisingly poetic in Bleach. Yeah.
Mhm.
Too bad he's out of the picture right now.
Yes.
One of my favorites. I don't even know why. I think it's because he's ice. I think that's the only reason, honestly.
Well, spoiler alert, he's alive. All right.
It's not spoiler. Oh, for them. Yeah.
For them, yeah.
Let's say I saw him hop into a coffin.
Yep. And that coffin resurrected him.
Yeah. He saw him. He's like, thank you. Well, he was more high pitched than that, but All right. We're done.
Okay. Bye. Have a good time.
Okay. See ya. We will see you guys. Hold on. We'll see you guys next week. And next week we'll go into a longer detail. I do get comments that we are very analytical, and I do like that. So we're gonna keep that going.
Well,
As
that's
we
who
said
we are.
earlier, we're smart. So
We're smart. That's who we are. We analyze the living out of everything.
now, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna start doing the Greatest Showman. This is who I am. That's gonna be my outro. That's who we are.
All right. Okay. Just start playing anything off the new Kendrick album. Freaking.
Ooh, all right.
Yeah.
Peace out. Peace and
All
love,
right.
gang.
Peace.